More and more cities are taking cars off their streets, fighting pollution and transforming the environment. Car-free activists in the German capital want to reclaim the streets for pedestrians, cyclists and public transport. But how easy is it to go car-free? Evangelo Zipsas reports.
Being Europe's second largest city, Berlin is a city on the move. From wide boulevards to narrow cobblestone streets, the German capital is always busy, sometimes too busy.
I was living at a road that was very loud and polluted and stuck with traffic, and I couldn't bear that anymore, and that was one of the reasons why I moved away from there, because it was not possible opening your window and getting fresh air or calmness in your room.
Despite the latest green transport policies, the number of cars in the city continues to rise. The city recorded 1.2 million motor vehicles in 2020, almost 60,000 more than 5 years ago. So now Manuel wants that to change. He is part of a citizens' initiative called Berlin Autofrei, which is hoping to reduce the number of vehicles and change how people get around, at least in the inner city.
In Berlin, people are suffering from very, very different reasons of the traffic. Like there's, of course, one of the reasons climate change, but furthermore, electric cars as diesel vehicles are taking lots of space and are making the roads unsecure for lots of people. So we do not just need different cars, we need less cars.
The Berlin Citizens Initiative wants to largely ban car traffic within the S-Bahn ring or inner city. In a draft law presented earlier this month, the initiative aims to limit the use of privately owned cars to 12 times a year. That excludes vehicles used in public transport, police vehicles, fire truck, ambulances, and for people with reduced mobility. Although activists are impatient, such a law takes time. Before being presented to the city senate, it first needs to be voted approved by Berliners. The whole process could take at least 3 years, even if there's no delay. But while waiting, green transport policies are popping up. This boulevard running through the center of Berlin used to be known for its daily end-to-end traffic. That's until last summer when the government decided to trade in the screeching of tires and honking of horns for the ring bill of bicycles and the chatter of pedestrians. What first started as an experiment has now become permanent. But while people here are praising this initiative, motorists doing business in the area criticize it.
It makes our life pretty much very difficult because, well, it's closed for us with a car to go in. So we cannot dock into this area and we need to park somewhere around outside and basically carry the stuff.
Stanislav, or Stan as clients call him, runs his own gin company. From farmers markets to food markets and local shops, Stan relies on his car for his day-to-day business. Although he agrees on reducing the number of vehicles on the streets, he feels like 12 rides a year are just too few.
I don't understand the take on it, and to be honest, because for me, I don't understand how I'm as a small business owner who is dependent on deliveries, and I deliver throughout Berlin. How can I deliver my stuff by car if I can't go in there?
As Berlin wants to follow other European cities such as Oslo, Copenhagen, and Ghent in making their centers car-free, it's a big goal and not easy. While some feel Berlin is moving in the right direction, in a country with heavy bureaucracy and an influencing automotive industry, there is still a very long road ahead. Evangelo Zipsas for CGTN, Berlin.